31st March 2026. Yeah, that is almost a month ago when I filmed this. Hi, thanks for joining me in today's vlog. This was meant to be a continuation of last week's vlog, but last week it was going on too long and I tried to keep it under 25 minutes, so therefore it just kind of feels like I am starting in the middle of the week. But this is actually a Tuesday and I am heading off to my special school. If you're new to my channel, I am Mufu and I live in rural Kenya. As you can see here, this is rural. Yeah, and I just like to document my life, just my everyday mundane life. I enjoy it. I enjoy photography. I enjoy filming, and I've also found that in my vlogs I'm able to be more expressive, and so this is definitely my expressive outlet. I feel like I can be more honest with myself or with others when I am sharing in this way. Yeah, so I really love this part of my journey when I go to this place. I like the vegetation, I like the quietness. It just seems so serene, but it's really a very short stretch that's like this. Then after that it's kind of chaotic. So if you're new, then maybe you are unaware. I work as a music therapist in a special school, and I also work as a music tutor in just a regular mainstream population school. And I've been going to this special school for 4 years now, and it is a very enjoyable experience for me. It's very fulfilling. I really love it. So welcome to this week's vlog. Good morning. Good morning. I am headed off to the special school for music therapy. They are going to be closing tomorrow, so today is the last one for the term, and then we break for the Easter holidays. Man, this road is messed up by the ground. I don't know, is it right to say the water table is high? Yeah, I think so. It's rained and the water has nowhere to go, and it just kind of spoils the road. In other words, they haven't really set up a good way to harness that water or redirect it. The area is generally swampy. Yeah, it's flat and swampy, so they just need to do better engineering. Right now what they do is just put piles of soil and stones in those places, but I know this is something that can be helped. I mean, they should get some engineers from the Netherlands, help them figure out how to deal with being below the water table. Yeah, I know today, because they're closing school tomorrow, rather this school is closing tomorrow, I know today the teachers are not in the teaching mood, so the atmosphere might be challenging even for me to work. But I couldn't just miss work because of that. So railway line.
coming. And sometimes when I'm like, if the music is loud enough, I will not hear that there's a train coming. So one time I was on the just crossing the rail, and then I had a and I noticed there was a train coming. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, this area is called Rongai. Let me overtake this guy because it's not helping me. Yeah, this area is called Rongai. I get to go until I finish the tarmac. Let me show you the town. It's Rongai town.
Actually, I just passed the
It's a very small town.
CBD. Okay, there's no CBD. It's like a collection of shops on the right, and since my camera is facing forward, we're kind of missing all the shops. There are hardly any storied buildings here, usually maybe 2-story, ground floor and first floor, and they are kind of lined up on the right side on a row parallel to this road. And then we have these informal shacks where they sell vegetables, second-hand clothes and shoes, etc. This is an agricultural town. Not much to see, to be honest. Right, I am I don't know what to say. I am thinking of leaving this school. I'm thinking of trying out. Well, I have a very deep desire to pursue my work at a different location. I enjoy the work, but I feel like it's time for me to move. It's time for me to grow. But sometimes, after you've been seeing the same clients for about 4 years, there's a certain attachment, which is kind of unprofessional, but it's human. And as I'm thinking of going to find work elsewhere, I'm also feeling a little bit like I'm abandoning my clients, which is not it's not the case. I'm not abandoning them, but I feel that way. Unfortunately, I feel that way, and that can also hold me back from moving on. I have been able to work with these children for some time. I've been able to see their growth. I've documented it in my notes. I've seen the effects of music therapy on children with autism, non-verbal children with autism. I know that it is effective, and I would like other children to experience the same. So I want to look at it that way, that it's time for me to experience this journey with other children. I think that can help me move, because when I am thinking that I'm going to be abandoning my current clients, at the same time it's kind of holding me back from, it's not allowing me to think of progressing. So I want to give it a positive outlook, so that I can actually move to the next place. It's the right thing to do, because I have also advanced my education and I'm ready for new challenges, not just with the autism population, but as I said in one of my other videos, to add to this population. I want to try new things. It's part of growth, allowing myself to experience new challenges. Yeah. So these are kind of like my last few months here. I'm nervous about the potential move, and I could use some words of encouragement. Thanks. I have arrived. I've arrived. I am done for the term at both schools, and I'm coming home to this fog. Just look at this fog. You can see the fog. Yes, we've come to fog, and it's cold. Okay, thank you. I have changed into a warmer jumper. Got my coffee. It's so cozy. It is so cozy. So my my tripod, which is a selfie stick, so I should say my selfie stick, it broke, and I placed an order for another one. This one is different because they said that it was smart. So okay, I also got some vitamin C sunscreen, and what I'll use during the day for the rest of my face. Basically the other one, I'm still using the Cosrx, that's what I'll call it. I still use that for here in the evening and in the morning. That's with reference to the last video. Oh my, this is huge. Okay, hence the price. That is for my facial wash. I had been using a cleansing foam Garnier, like a small one, 400 ml. And to be honest, I don't like it, but I do like the CeraVe, which is a hydrating cleanser for normal to dry skin. So that's another order that I placed, along with, oh, it's big. I just bought big things along with that, which I bought from the official store through Jumia. That is the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I tend to mix it with coconut oil, and the coconut oil is just a regular one that I get from the supermarket. Whoa, this is huge. That is the selfie stick / tripod. Wait. Actually, they're not calling it a selfie stick. This is Oraimo. I think that's how you say it. And it says a smart tripod too. Full angle shooting. This is how seriously I take my vlogging. I take my vlogging very seriously. So let's have a look. Right. Ooh, some
serious packaging. And a bag. Okay. I'm feeling super profesh. Alright. A cable, I suppose, for charging, and it's a type C. Okay. And that's the thing. Wow. I did not expect it to be this big. This is gonna be quite embarrassing to carry around in the supermarket. Oh my gosh. Or wherever. Okay. I am going to look at the details. I did not expect it to be this big. Wow. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a manual in there. I'll have a look. This cost me, to be honest, I don't remember. I think 3,500 Kenya shillings, which roughly 31 $28, 28, I think roughly $28, 28 USDs. Yeah. So once I figure out how to use it, it needs charging. Like, yes, I have a tripod that needs charge. Well, I'm feeling very professional, guys. If I can find the charging port. Okay, I am going to watch a YouTube video. I'm sure some Nigerian or Ghanaian has done a video on this. You know, these products are usually Africa and India, or Africa and Asia. Africa and India. So I'm pretty sure I will find a review so I can find the charging port. And because now I'm even afraid to move the thing. Oh yeah, this one you have to move because it has a peg. What is this? I know the phone sits here, but what is this? Okay, let me watch a YouTube video and figure this out. But I really wanted to do this unboxing with you guys because you're officially part of my journey as a vlogger. All right, later. So that's the final result. Wait, Cujo, your food is still there. Come on. So this is the final result. I was expecting it to be creamier, but it's okay. It's because the fish had already been stewed, and the fish had been already stewed, and it already had a lot of tomatoes, but it's still good. Yeah. Karibu. Karibu is what we say. So bon appetit. Karibu is welcome in Swahili. I just discovered that my phone has this thing that says cinematic mode. So it gives depth. So I want to try again without it. Ah, okay, I can see the difference. Now there's no obvious depth like that bokeh thing in the background. It's not blurred. And in the other one, it is. I think I will be using cinematic from now on. I love it. There we go. Okay, enough. I'm in a very good mood. Very good mood. Can you tell? Right, so now it's plated, the fish and rice with some tomato. That's my dinner. Karibu. So one time, when I was still studying, my host served me beer. I mean, the husband. We are having beer, and I think she was doing the Daniel fast, where I think you don't take alcohol. So then I poured my beer into a glass, and there was hardly any froth. This was in Germany. There was hardly any froth, and I was like, no, please, don't spoil it. You're supposed to have some froth. It's beer. So now I'm kind of overdoing it, but yeah, I get the message. Like, it's beer, you should have some froth in your glass to enjoy it. Right, cheers.